Do you believe we're alone in the universe? What if I told you that recent events are proving otherwise? Documented alien abduction cases are shaking the foundations of science and leaving even the biggest skeptics speechless. In this video, you'll uncover shocking stories, unexplainable testimonies, and evidence that will make you question everything. Stay until the end and decide for yourself, are we uncovering a truth that's been hidden from us for far too long? The return of the mysterious lights. Earlier this year, residents of a small town in rural Brazil reported intense, mysterious lights in the sky. But what seemed like just another mass illusion quickly turned dark. Several people claimed to have blacked out and woken up in completely different places. How can we explain such detailed accounts from witnesses who don't even know each other? Local authorities initially dismissed the reports as collective hysteria. However, a deeper investigation revealed that radar systems in the region picked up unexplained aerial movements during the same time frame. These objects reportedly accelerated at speeds impossible for known aircraft and performed sharp directional changes that defied the laws of inertia. Pilots from a nearby airbase also reported seeing bright, disc-shaped objects hovering silently before disappearing in the blink of an eye. These corroborations add a chilling layer of credibility to the already puzzling case. Testimonies that defy logic. One of the most intriguing cases involves a farmer who says he was taken by glowing beings. He described in detail a futuristic environment where he was given information about our planet. Even stranger, after his return, he demonstrated advanced knowledge of astronomy, something he had never studied. How does science explain this? Further examination revealed that the farmer's knowledge included accurate depictions of celestial phenomena only recently discovered by astronomers. For instance, he described in detail the existence of an exoplanet with a ring system, a feature not confirmed by scientists until years later. Additionally, his accounts of interstellar patterns aligned with data from advanced telescopes, suggesting a source of knowledge well beyond his background. When pressed about the origin of his information, he insisted it was shared with him telepathically. This raises questions about the potential for advanced communication methods far beyond our comprehension. Science falls silent. Here's where things get complicated. Experts were called in to investigate these cases, but much of the analysis was mysteriously archived. Why suppress reports that could change the course of human history? Is it fear of the unknown, or is there something much bigger being hidden? Several scientists who attempted to publish papers on these phenomena faced professional backlash. For example, Dr. Erica Thompson's study on electromagnetic anomalies associated with alleged UFO sightings was rejected by multiple journals despite rigorous peer reviews. Similarly, physicist Alan Monroe faced public ridicule after presenting his findings on unidentified aerial phenomena at an international conference. These cases highlight the systemic challenges faced by researchers in this field. Journals refuse to accept their findings, citing a lack of conventional evidence. This has created a troubling divide in the scientific community, with some advocating for open exploration and others fearing reputational damage. Physical and psychological evidence. Abduction victims often display unexplained physical marks, like precise cuts and scars that appear overnight. Psychologists studying these individuals report memories that cannot simply be dismissed as hallucinations. Something real is happening, and science doesn't have clear answers. A groundbreaking study conducted by a team of neurologists found unusual brain activity in abductees, particularly in regions associated with memory and sensory perception. Specifically, heightened activity was observed in the hippocampus and the amygdala, areas linked to emotional processing and vivid recollection. These findings suggest that the experiences may trigger intense, authentic memories and leave measurable neurological traces, further challenging the notion that these encounters are purely psychological. A global phenomenon. These cases aren't isolated. In the United States, a man reported being abducted while driving down a deserted highway. He woke up hours later with strange burns on his skin. A similar incident was recorded in Japan involving an entire group of fishermen. Why do these events happen in such distant locations but share eerily similar characteristics? Cultural differences in abduction accounts also reveal fascinating patterns. While Western narratives often involve advanced technology, other cultures describe spiritual encounters with otherworldly beings. Could these variations point to a broader, universal phenomenon interpreted differently across societies? The mystery of alien implants. One of the strongest pieces of evidence supporting these claims is the so-called alien implants. Surgeries performed on abductees often reveal tiny objects made of materials unknown to Earth. Scientists analyzing these items report unusual electromagnetic properties. Are we dealing with technology far beyond our understanding? An incident in Eastern Europe highlighted this when a man's implant was accidentally dislodged, leading to a flurry of analysis by local researchers. The object emitted faint signals even after removal, raising questions about its purpose and origin. Such findings continue to baffle the scientific community. A warning or a call? Many abductees say they received messages warning about the future of our planet. Climate change, conflicts, and pandemics are commonly mentioned. Could these events be an attempt at communication? And what if it's a warning that something much larger is about to unfold? Interestingly, some of these warnings appear to align with real-world events that occurred years later. For instance, reports of catastrophic floods and wildfires described by abductees years prior have eerily matched recent natural disasters, including unprecedented environmental events in Australia and the United States. Additionally, mentions of global pandemics in these warnings parallel the current health crises, leading some to believe these messages might hold predictive value. Skeptics argue this could be coincidence, but believers see it as evidence of advanced knowledge or even an effort to guide humanity toward a safer path. Government cover UPS. Why do so many witnesses report being discredited or even harassed after sharing their stories? Evidence suggests that governments worldwide are hiding information about extraterrestrial contact. What do they know that we don't? Declassified documents from intelligence agencies reveal a long history of monitoring UFO activity, often with heavy redactions. For example, files from Project Blue Book reference multiple incidents of unexplained aerial phenomena, but entire sections are blacked out, obscuring crucial details. Similarly, reports from the 1980 Rendlesham Forest incident include vague descriptions of unusual lights and unidentified crafts, with much of the technical analysis heavily censored. These omissions raise questions about what governments are deliberately concealing and why. The layers of secrecy suggest there is more to these stories than meets the eye. The quest for answers. Independent researchers have taken these cases seriously, but they face major obstacles. Files disappear, funding is cut, and witnesses mysteriously vanish. This only strengthens the belief that they don't want us to know the truth. Despite the challenges, technology is enabling researchers to connect dots like never before. Advanced software tools, such as image recognition algorithms, have been instrumental in identifying patterns across thousands of UFO sightings. Additionally, databases like MUFON's case management system allow researchers to cross-reference witness reports with historical incidents, making it easier to identify recurring phenomena and draw connections that were previously missed. Open-source investigations and citizen-led initiatives are compiling vast amounts of data that may one day force official acknowledgement of extraterrestrial activity. The final proof? In the most recent case, a radio signal detected by astronomers hinted at extraterrestrial origins. While scientists hesitate to make official claims, the evidence is compelling. Are we finally on the verge of a historic revelation? The signal's structure showed patterns not found in natural cosmic phenomena, such as repeated bursts at mathematically precise intervals and frequencies that do not align with known astrophysical processes. These anomalies sparked speculation about their artificial origin, suggesting a deliberate attempt at communication or a sophisticated technology behind their creation. If confirmed, it could be the definitive proof that humanity has long sought, rewriting the narrative of our place in the universe. The role of witnesses. Ordinary people, like you and me, are at the forefront of uncovering the truth. Anonymous reports, amateur videos, and satellite images are helping piece together a puzzle that is slowly being revealed. For instance, a satellite image released by a private aerospace company showed unexplained heat signatures over remote regions where UFO sightings were reported. Additionally, an amateur video captured a fleet of glowing orbs moving in synchronized patterns, an event later corroborated by radar data. These examples highlight the growing role of technology in validating eyewitness accounts and uncovering the truth. Witnesses often face ridicule, yet their courage inspires others to come forward. For example, Travis Walton, whose abduction story became widely publicized, faced intense public skepticism but remained steadfast, eventually helping to shed light on other similar cases. Similarly, Betty and Barney Hill, among the first to report an abduction, endured significant scrutiny, but their detailed account laid the groundwork for modern UFO investigations. These individuals' resilience has not only validated other witnesses but also contributed valuable data to broader research efforts. This grassroots movement has transformed the search for extraterrestrial life into a global effort, driven by those who refuse to let their experiences be silenced. Organizations like the Mutual UFO Network, MUFON, have been instrumental in collecting and analyzing reports from witnesses around the world, while initiatives such as the Disclosure Project have brought forward whistleblowers from government and military backgrounds. These efforts have significantly advanced public awareness and fostered a growing community dedicated to uncovering the truth. The Age of Revelation. We're living in a unique moment where technology makes it nearly impossible to hide the truth. More and more information is coming to light, and what was once considered fiction is becoming undeniable reality. Artificial intelligence and machine learning are now being used to analyze historical records and modern-day sightings. For example, AI has identified recurring geometric patterns in flight paths of unidentified objects, suggesting a level of intentional navigation. These patterns often include perfect equilateral triangles formed during coordinated movements, as well as abrupt directional shifts at consistent 90-degree angles. Such precision not only defies natural phenomena but also points to advanced technological capabilities behind these sightings. Machine learning algorithms have also linked modern sightings to historical events, such as correlating present-day UFO reports with declassified Cold War-era data, shedding new light on their frequency and consistency. These tools are uncovering patterns and connections previously overlooked, accelerating our understanding of the phenomenon. The skeptic's resistance. While many still resist believing these accounts, the amount of evidence is piling up. Can so many similar stories really be just coincidences? Psychologists studying skepticism argue that disbelief often stems from fear of the unknown. Accepting the possibility of extraterrestrial life requires a fundamental shift in worldview, something many are not ready to confront. For some cultures, deeply rooted religious beliefs make it difficult to reconcile the existence of extraterrestrial beings with traditional doctrines. In others, the fear of societal upheaval or loss of authority over long-held narratives creates resistance to embracing this paradigm shift. These challenges underline the profound psychological and cultural adjustments required to integrate such revelations. The cosmic connection. Maybe, instead of fearing the unknown, we should embrace it. What if these experiences mark the beginning of a new chapter in our evolution, a moment where we finally understand our place in the universe? If we view these events as opportunities rather than threats, they could inspire humanity to unite in ways never before seen. For example, the shared challenge of responding to an extraterrestrial message could lead to unprecedented global cooperation, fostering advancements in science, diplomacy, and communication. Such unity might also drive collective efforts to address pressing global issues like climate change, poverty, and conflict, leveraging newfound perspectives and technologies inspired by extraterrestrial contact. The prospect of contact with an advanced civilization might offer solutions to challenges we currently face. Your opinion matters. The evidence is being presented, the cases are happening, and the witnesses continue to come forward. Now it's up to you to decide. Will we keep ignoring these signs, or is it time to accept that the truth has always been right in front of us? You've just heard stories that challenge everything we know. Are we ready to accept that we've never been alone? What do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments and share this video with someone you think is ready to open their eyes to the unexplained. And remember, the truth may be out there, but it'll only be revealed if we're willing to see it. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell, because the next revelations might just change everything.